everybody, welcome back to my channel, Vanessa Soul XO. In today's video, I'm going to talk about tips before you start working with Moldavite, okay? I know Moldavite's popping right now, it's booming, it went viral thanks to TikTok, okay? But I'm gonna school y'all a little bit on tips to prepare for before you start working with this powerful stone. And I'm just gonna get to logistics real quick. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. YouTube will show my videos more if I have more subscribers. You can definitely check out my other channel. Okay, so like I said, this video is about Moldavite. And what I will first say too is that Moldavite is very, very powerful, specifically because it's from outer space. So you're not dealing with a regular crystal. It's from outer space and it landed in Czech Republic over 15 million years ago. And there's only a certain amount left, okay? So you do have fakes out there selling fake Moldavite. You wanna be very, very careful, offer it. You wanna make sure it's a real piece of Moldavite. In my opinion, it is an endangered species. When I was buying my Moldavite pieces, I was getting them for like 5 grams for about $60. Now they're in the thousands, literally. Like it's like $1,000 for like a decent sized piece. Some places are selling them for more because, like I said, it's an endangered species. So if you get your hands on Moldavite, grab it. But I am doing this video to kind of just prepare you for things that you may not expect with this stone, especially because it's so viral right now. People might just be hopping on it, not really knowing all it entails. So let's jump right into the first tip I'm going to give is something you're already doing. Watch videos, do your research before you just bring in this stone into your life. You are dealing with extraterrestrial particles, okay? It's not a game, it's not a joke, it's not just, oh, I got this new crystal and it's so cool and powerful and it's called Moldavite. No. Do your research so you can know what you're getting yourself into, so you can have a vast array of knowledge around this stone Moldavite, okay? So you're not just jumping on the bandwagon, getting a new crystal, adding it to your collection. You're dealing with something heavy here. Next, I will say, understand that this stone will bring rapid, drastic change into your life. So if you're not at a place in your life where you are ready for change, and you're not ready to up and skedaddle and be to the hip of the beat as it just comes knocking on your door, because that's what Moldavite will create, big, rapid change, then you might want to wait. If you're not in that place where you can afford to change, and I don't mean afford financially, because if that's the case, then it will provide that for you. But I'm speaking more so on the capacity for change. Sometimes we do need to be in stagnant spaces in our lives, but if you do feel ready and called, by all means, definitely start working with Moldavite. Just be ready for change. I will say, to my last point I was making about being stagnant sometimes, when Moldavite is done working with you, it will disappear, okay? So my piece thus far has disappeared. I took it off back in the beginning of 2019. Was it 2019 or 20? No, 2020. I took it off in January. By June, I'm like, okay, I'm ready now that I took a 6-month break. I'm ready to put my Moldavite back on. It is the only item I cannot find. I have not been able, and I've looked for months. It skedaddled. My first piece of Moldavite was the size of my pinky nail, okay? It disappeared as well. That one never came back. Obviously, this one has never came back, and I'm debating whether or not I want to purchase one right now, just because of all that's going on with it. And it's actually really, really hard to find right now. So I will say that. Next, I will say, get yourself a grounding stone. Get yourself a stone to ground, because you are dealing with higher realm energy, okay? You're gonna be all the way up here, buzzing up here, zzz, on a whole other frequency. You want a grounding stone if you are working with Moldavite. Not only a grounding stone, but also a grounding practice. Okay, I recommend grounding your feet every single morning. Do this several times, okay? Feel throughout the day. Feel your feet connecting to the core of Mother Earth and really feel supported and grounded in Mother Earth. That way, when you're working with Moldavite and you're all the way up here on this extra There's a fly and it's really bothering me. But when you're all the way up here, grounding will help bring you back down, okay? And you need that with Moldavite. If not, you will be so stressed out. That's part of the reason why I stopped wearing my piece after wearing it for 2 years straight. I had a piece about this big and I wore it on my neck every day and night, which was insane. I don't recommend that either. I definitely recommend starting off gradually, okay? So wearing it subtly, see how you feel. It does make some people sick at first. It's not a stone for everybody, but if it is calling you, you definitely want to take your time before you start wearing it regularly. That's another tip. And my last and final tip is make sure you get it from a reputable source. I met a businesswoman who sells crystals and sound bowls, and I asked her if she had Moldavite, and she told me that she actually got ripped off and found she bought fakes, and she didn't know. And she's being a good Samaritan by not selling these fake ones to other Patreons, okay? So definitely make sure you do research on where to get it from. I would leave the link below for where I normally purchase my Moldavites, but they're out of stock right now. Again, it's endangered, I believe, due to the TikTok viral videos. But if you get your hands on a real one, definitely make sure that source is vetted. Definitely make sure it is a real solid piece. Happy Moldavite journey. I hope you enjoyed. Again, like, subscribe my videos. I'll have more. Ta-ta for now. Bye.